You're watching Western Extreme. Before leaving South Africa, Jim got the opportunity to visit Highveld Taxidermy.
Hey guys, here we are in the jungle of Africa. No matter where you look, there are animals literally everywhere. You gotta come over here and hunt. I mean, here I am with Thomas, one of the owners of Highveld Taxidermists, and behind us is actually the mold factory. And what's neat about this is they've actually taken a lot of measurements for African animals in the field and matched them with different poses as well as sizes so that your African animal looks like a real African animal. Instead of using like a deer mount, a white-tailed deer mount, they've actually built a mold. So this is quite impressive. These are just a few of the actual molds that they've generated and been hand sculpted around African animals.
That's right, yes. We are both hunters ourselves, my dad and myself. So we take all the field measurements when we go hunting. And these molds are the result of probably over 30 years of hunting.
With clients from all over the world, this shop has a huge output.
Guys, we're in the shipping department now. There's a lot of data and really good knowledge that you can learn about leaving your animals over here in Africa, especially cost savings. And so right now, this is actually in a crate. Everything's bolted in there, and it's very unlikely that anything's going to come loose, right?
That's right. I mean, we've been in business since 1981, so we know what works and what doesn't for trophy shipments, especially over to the United States. And you'll see everything is very solidly bolted to the side of the crate. And we use thick plywood. And these are actually specifically made for sea freight shipment.
Sea freight shipment.
That's right.
Which is a cost-effective way to ship it from here to there, right?
That's right. Because of the fuel surcharges these days on airlines, we've actually come up with a sea freight distribution system with our cargo carriers, Safari Cargo. And we've got guaranteed underdeck stowage for 40-foot containers leaving every 2 weeks to the United States.
And so how much freight do you guys ship a year?
We ship up to 10 volumetric tons a month sometimes.
10 tons a month, the largest taxidermy in the world out of Africa right here. And they say that you can save over 30% leaving your trophies in Africa, and you get the advantage of the real quality work with the custom forms after shipping. So it is a very cost-effective thing to leave your trophies here. You don't have to transport them, you don't have to move them. They take care of everything. You just end up with a crate just like this at home, ready to bolt onto the wall.
An interesting thing happens when a hunter visits Africa, because in Africa, he gets to see all this. Jim returns to Africa year after year, taking advantage of a plentiful resource that never dies. Any hunter who wants to experience an African safari can do so quite easily. In the West, the hunter seeks the spirit of adventure. Wherever he must go to find it, he will travel. Mostly he finds that no matter where he travels, hunters have always been there.